Karma, so the so the losing the I, there is no I, not just that. By looking without relating to the object of reputed gacha, without relating to the false I, real I, without relating to that, just mere I, just where is it? And you can't find from the tip of the hairs down to the toes. Neither the body nor mind, even the whole aggregate is not the I, and you can't find the I. Nowhere you find after that. Not that one. That is not emptiness. That's not emptiness. That's the wrong meditation on emptiness. You have to know that. If you don't know that, even you meditate on that 1,000 eons, you don't realize emptiness. That's nihilism. That's nihilism. You are meditating on nihilism. You have to know what is nihilism. That's you see. You're meditating on nihilism. So that's not meditating on emptiness. You have to know that 100%. You have to know that. You have to write down in your book. Otherwise, you make mistakes. Many meditators, they think it's meditating on emptiness. Even those who debate well, even those who debate, even those who expert in debate well, they sometimes think that's the meditating on emptiness. That's a checking on the absolute nature. There's no checking the absolute nature at all. That's the Lama Tsongkhapa. The Buddha teachings, Lama Tsongkhapa, negated the wrong. That's wrong. So much logic is explained. So when you analyze only mental emptiness, 4 vital points of analysis. The first one, the Gacheng Ebene, definite understanding the reputed object. The very first one, Gacheng Ebene, you have to understand. The very first one, Gacheng Ebene. You see, if you don't have, if you miss that, then not material emptiness. If you miss that, it's like you see, it's like enemy or a thief, or you shoot on that. You see, target. You see, gun or arrow. You shoot that, then you shoot on the friends. You shoot on your friends. You see, but think it's thief. You see, you hallucinate it's thief. Your friend, with your friend, but the enemy, but you didn't recognize the thief enemy. So it's like that, getting everything. But of course, I'm sure you mentioned the 4-point analysis. So you learn from that. But anyway, just to introduce getting a so you see, before you mental emptiness is to realize the real I. For example, real I, that we believe, that appears to us, we believe 100% without doubt. Except those who understand emptiness, you see Madhyamika Prasangika's view, or especially who realized, of course, no question there. Otherwise, no question about the ants, mosquitoes, going, then all they believe the real I, as we did meditation yesterday, real I, they all. Then even the human beings who have so much education, university, science, you see, believe real I. So there's so many human beings. So now we don't draw. Of course, the animals, of course, no chance. For the human beings, we say, so much education, so much. But they say, believe the real I, which is not there. You see? Then because they believe in that, then you see, from beginningless samsara up to now, you see, I've been suffering, 6 real suffering. Amazing. From beginningless, not just one time, from beginningless birth, numberless time. So still, so if you didn't get dharma, didn't get practice, all dharma comes in 3. All my Buddha, the renunciation, bodhicitta, right view, 3 principal aspects of path to enlightenment. So emptiness, you didn't meet dharma, you didn't meet the lamrim teaching, then you didn't know the teaching of emptiness. So you see, so then again, because you missed the point, you received the press in your body, didn't dharma, and didn't come to know the ultimate reality. Example, the I. So then again, it's endlessly you suffer in samsara, endlessly, but endlessly suffer in samsara. So even cancer or some problem in the human world, some it was just unbelievable pain, incredible pain. I mean, can imagine. Yes, can't stand, you see, but there's nothing, they compare the health, this such a small health suffering. The greatest human problem, therefore human beings is the most unimaginable, is that suffering compared to a small suffering of a hell realm, is a great peace. Compared to a small suffering of hell realm, the heaviest problem of a human realm is a great peace. Peace, compared to hell realm, it's a great peace. Even though it's the most unbearable in the human realm, so I can suffer without end, six realm suffering, on and on. So from beginning birth up to now, I've gone through without beginning. Without beginning, we have to really think about. Without beginning, not just word. That's the most frightening. Without beginning. I'm without beginning, numberless. So then again, endless. After you find this precious human body, with that which can meditate, can understand, and can learn, almost only this human body, and not all the human body. So, anyway, didn't get to learn, didn't meet dharma, didn't get to learn dharma. Then again. So use this one time human rebirth, you achieved, you didn't meet dharma, then you use this human body, some as animals, some as ants, some as snakes, tigers, you eat others sentient beings, like they do. In the ocean or in the forest. Small animals eat the smaller ones. So that, what we said, you see, join the dharma, then, as I mentioned yesterday, you see, what I got on my kitchen, Tolbova, the Miller's disciple, Gamboa said, you see, and I forgot the. You didn't do it in the by looking at the hallucinate world. See, your life and others' life, hallucinate life. So, whatever is done, all meaning, no meaning. Is a cause of suffering. So everything is done basically with the attachment to worldly concern. So, nighttime, daytime, all the activity, every single activity. So you see like that. There's anger and there's other things, but mostly attachment, clinging to this life, the happiness of this life, the pleasure of the everything becomes negative karma. Everything becomes unwholesome action, negative karma. So suffering this life, suffering the lower realm is the result. No meaning. You see, causes only suffering. Dungan is cause of suffering, particularly lower realm. Whatever is done, life living the farmer life, life living the business life, whatever, you try to, you come out of an airplane and you try to fly, people make around, hold their hand and sometimes drop. They drop on the ground. And whatever you do, whatever is done. So farmer life, business life, I don't know what else. So all that. No meaning and cause of suffering. And then, whatever you taught, something. So as I mentioned yesterday, if you try to think of billion years, or if you try to think to go to moon, so that's done with attachment to this life. So then it becomes non-virtuous. If the motivation is that becomes non-virtuous. Nothing, just another non-virtue. It's just going to one word. What difference is there? So, yeah. So that's the thing is no benefit to the future life. At the death time, when you die, no benefit to die. And then beyond from that life, no benefit. So like that. 다들 지었으면서 하면 되게 랑게 삼라 따와 따도 컴바지 어워스게 컴바지에서 어워스 get trained or habituated the looking at your own mind. So there's a Milareba's Buddha Mapa's advice. I don't remember exactly. So, because by meditating, by meditating the mind, then you achieve enlightenment. So the exact word I don't remember, but that's the meaning. So anyway, so because since since I mentioned this, the continuation of yesterday's talk, there's a very wonderful advice for teaching from my root guru, Gyabje Chichang, which is in Dalai Lama's younger tutor. He passed a long time ago there, so in the aspect, so that's incarnation. So when Rinpoche was invited first time in Switzerland by one Lama, Taiwan Chitan Rinpoche, I think it's a great Lama. He's a lay, before monk, but lay. He invited us at his home. So when the Rinpoche was coming, there was, I think, Christmas time, I'm not sure. So there's a lot of shooting, the fire spark. So very high, then come down, various colors coming down. So Rinpoche used, he was reciting Lama Kundaba. That's Guru Yoga prayer, so he was doing the visualization, using that for visualization from Guru Lama Tsongkhapa. Is next coming to you and send them in. So he was using that as a nectar, many different colors, very nicely coming out. So he used for the nectar, that as a nectar. Then reach at home, the Lama's type which is at home. Then of course, things are very, of course, West and Switzerland, and of course, very luxury, of course. So his house, no question. So Rinpoche said this, because we can remember. We can remember the verses. Mata nyangatuvi tongchetu mata nyanga tree, trongche to. Mata, nyanga, mata means you mata means you don't examine the life, I mean the appearance. Mata is not examining. Nyamgasam. Though you don't examine, that looks like so pleasurable. Things are so pleasant, nyamga. So you see, nyamgas, that kind of, very pleasurable, So if you don't examine life, then it looks like very pleasant. Everything's okay. It's very pleasant. Nyamga, pleasant. Mata, without examining, then looking very pleasurable. Everything's okay. No problems. All that is nyamga. Tribute Changjedos in the city of hallucination. So now you see, Mata Nyanga, that's the first thing what appears to the mind, what you think. That's what common people, common people, this is what they play, it's okay, no problem, you see, kind of everything pleasant. So now tribute Chongjedo in the city of hallucination. We mentioned yesterday. You have to remember that. We did mention. I explained. So this is normally what we think is right. No mistakes, no hallucination. It's true. That's the reality. Total hallucination. As we mentioned yesterday. You remember? As we meant, as I guided, as I mentioned yesterday. Total hallucination. Total. You see? Total wrong. You see? In the city of hallucination. So, in the city of hallucination, all that, you see, if you look, it's like yesterday, you see, because over exaggeration, what you see, what appears to you, what you believe, exaggeration of ignorance. Truly, it's real, everything real. So it's like that. That is real, real, everything. Like that, you see. Is it real friend, real enemy, everything. Yeah. So in the city of hallucination, the first hallucination, basic hallucination. Then on top of that is bad, good, ugly, then attachment comes. The second hallucination. You see, attachment and garas. The city of hallucination. You have to know that. City of the hallucination. Like this, you see, in your life. 마다냥가 정제도 대당 최대 대당 최대 대당 최대 주면 더 동. So 대당 is the appearance of this life. Dinang is the appearance of this life. Dinang 최제 eternal dharma. Appearance of this life. And 최제 means eternal dharma. 주면 더 동. So the eternal dharma. Sorry. Jime, so illusion. See? Dinang 최대 jime also illusion. So eternal dharma created, you see. Projected, created. The not only ignorance but the attachment, anger, this wrong concept created, you see. This attachment to this life. The believing the four real pleasure the four real desirable objects of this life, then dislike to the real undesirable object. So you see, brings life up and down, brings your life up and down. So depending on which one you meet. So desirable object, undesirable object, oh, that's real, but real. Oh, that's been, oh, that's so many millions of people in depression in the West. All this come from that, come from ethical dharma, identity, come from ethical dharma, caused by that. So of course the root ignorance. Then it's an illusion. Then treaty, jimen dogas, dons, dogas, the act of illusion. Act. Oh, you see, for example, the theater, you see, one person act king, then act as a kind of servant, one person is wear different costumes, and then, you know, yes, like that, you see. So, ethical dharma, then, because illusion, and towards the act. So toward dong. So if there's no word, if it stops there, toward dong, then you see dong is empty. So you see, then there's unbelievable so much creation, illusion, act, it's all by all the long sun, you see. See, but all that hallucination, life or hallucination, all that, the reality do not exist. Empty. All that is empty. So much happened, but all that is empty. Dong. There's nothing there. But if there's a word after coming, there's a word after coming that. So that's not empty. That means thousands. This means thousands. The whole dong's act. Thousands was no to give it all. Then some tricky give it all dong. That's one. It means the reality, like Latin, like Latin. So the second, the kind of Latin and the decaying, the perishing, decaying. Actually in reality of the life. But I don't remember the Tibetan exact word. Then Didn't make clear even the next verse. So the essence is that, even the next verse is then is something which said that now, because that is also making a little joke, little fun, but it's a reality. But it's really fun. This is the Lama. So you see, Brahma, Tangba in Tibetan, Latangba. Brahma, you see, I think created his wife, the Brahma. And he has created four faces. The wife is four faces. So incredible, so much attached to his wife. So then to be able to look at his wife with the four faces created by him, but also he made four faces for himself. To be able to look at the wife. So the thing is also making a little bit of joke, well, in the reality, but a joke. But you see, like that. So he used the example this one. But you see now his wife, yes. So so it's really actually it's created. Whole thing is created by you. I mean, made and labeled what exists. But also ignorance projected, you see the beautiful, decorated, beautiful, real. The whole thing is created by the mind, you see. The whole thing was created by the mind. That's something nice, real beautiful. You see, everything came from the mind. Yeah. You see, whole thing created by the mind. But this Rinpoche is the mind, you see the whole thing. So you see, so use the example of Brahma, he created his wife, and so attached, and then created four faces to her. Then he created four faces to get to her. That's the story. And, so Rami said, oh, my things maybe my inner something maybe like Rinpoche, maybe like that. So that's the reality, but a little bit of fun for the Rinpoche. So at the end, so it's like that. Okay, so but then relating to us, still relating to us, so like that. Yeah, so my memory is so bad, so don't remember exactly the verses, the meaning is like that. The great teaching, great advice, because really showing the false of life and truth of life. What's the truth and what's the false? So that's so our lives have kind of feel like that. Easy, double, triple hallucination, triple hallucination, or like that. lives. Your mind came from your mind created. So like that. Sorry. So you see, the meditation on the lamrim, their philosophical, Madhyamika philosophical teachings are very extensive. There's many logical reasons many logical reasons. Yeah, you learn to see But here, lamrim is the essence for analyzing the four vital points. Analyzing the four vital points of the maintaining way of maintaining emptiness. So, so is that brought very first. Oh, you see. For example, I used to introduce meditation like this. So, see, for example, table. So just the only name table. So where is it? You don't analyze real table and just a table. You see, but we mentioned I, we label I, then the real I, you see, the hallucination, biggest hallucination. I told you, what comes to that? So, table, just the table. Without relating the real table. So where is it? Nowhere there's table. There's no table. There's no table. There's no table. Any part is no table. You see. So at the end, see, and then clear. At the end, you see, there's no table. You see. You see that doesn't help to prove the existence of table. Doesn't help the conventional truth, existence of the table, how table exists. There is a table, yes. It's not saying there is no table. No, that means there is no liberation. There is suffering, cause suffering. There is no liberation. There is no path. There is no Buddha, nothing. So not that. It becomes like that. So, you see, no table. Then, so you see, it should help at the end. It is help to realize how the table exists in the table. Table exists in the mere name. Should help. You see, what that you should know that you should write down. Oh, help to it. Must help. If we can't help for that, it's nihilism. That's wrong. Why mental emptiness? You must know that. If you can help, you can't figure out how that helps. That doesn't help to understand table exists in mere name. Doesn't help. Contradict each other. Oh, doesn't unify, doesn't support it. Contradict. That's nihilism. That's wrong mental. Oh, you have to do that. Oh, if the conclusion, if that helps to realize table exists in mere name, then it's correct. Then there's a correct meditation emptiness. Okay? You have to know what is right, wrong. Right meditation emptiness, wrong meditation emptiness. Somebody, I've realized emptiness. But people might say that. Because you can't find table. Much realize emptiness. But you see, if you realize emptiness, then you mention that should have powerfully, strongly, how the table exists in mere name. Then, yes, that means there's karma. So you need to abandon nil karma. You have to practice the good karma, cause happiness. You have to abandon cause suffering. So there's a samsara, there's a liberation from samsara. You can achieve it. Otherwise, nothing exists. You see, then no karma, no need practice. Then no need to do anything. So it's okay, you don't eat food, you don't walk. It's okay, you don't have to go to university, college, school. You don't need education. Why you need to make money? Or why you don't need food? There's nothing exists. Why you eat? There's no hunger, thirst. Doesn't exist. Why you eat? Why you need food? So in Taiwan, there was one young boy. His teacher accepted only one disciple. Zen master, Zen, accepted only one disciple. So this young boy, so he's the only one. So he's trying to meditate. So Zen, believe in nothing. Then also, I don't know whether I asked or not. If nothing exists, why you go to bathroom? Why you could eat? Why you go to bathroom? I don't remember whether I asked him or not. But nothing exists. So yeah, you see, you understand? So then I was telling. You see, after that, you see, because in the beginning you never touch the false table, the real table, appearing from there, never touch, just the table. So now, then, you see, now the real table appearing from there, appearing from there. Truly is table appearing there, existing by nature. Real table. Now you search that. That's correct one. That's correct mentation, emptiness. So you start. So then you search this where. Yeah, appear real table. Yes, but where is it? Nowhere. So now, then deep emptiness. Deep, not like before. Deep emptiness. You see, you realize. Then that, if you train mind in that, then that helps to realize the table exists. is so powerfully. Table exists in mere name. So powerfully. So powerfully. It has to realize table exists. Exists mere name, not the real table. Exists in the middle level I we meditated yesterday, all of that. Subtle. So subtle, unbelievable subtle. What the table is. Like that. Then that is the emptiness. That's the real emptiness. This sport is. This way, then mental emptiness doesn't conflict. Conflict with karma. Doesn't conflict. Difficult to accept karma because of emptiness. You find difficult to accept karma. No, it's sport. It's sport. The karma exists in the mere name. So therefore, one needs to practice morality. Harming sentient being, harming sentient being. To abandon that. Then benefiting sentient being in the mere name. So you see, it is sport in the karma, morality. Yeah, although if you find, you maintain emptiness, you try emptiness, you think emptiness, but then you can't support karma. You see, the contradictory to karma, or then the wrong way of thinking emptiness. So that, I think, I don't know many people don't know, think they were not, but yeah, so the conclusion of that. So, the real table is still there. Where is it? That real table. Then you check everywhere, every atom. There's nothing exists. Neither there, nor anywhere. Yeah, like that. So the vital point of the understanding the reputed object. If it exists, truly existent I, for example, if it exists, then it should be means a vital point of preparation. A vital point of preparation, understand preparation. So, either it should be one with the aggregates. Aggregates is the best to be labeled I. So, the real I should be oneness with aggregates, or it should exist separately from that. Separately. It used the word tuma in Tibetan, which sounds many, but either it oneness with aggregates, the label best to be labeled, or it should exist separately from that. So that understand a battle bound to understanding progressiveness. Then next one is not oneness with aggregates. Any phenomena that exists is a shared by either oneness aggregate or exists separately. So the table exists separately from the aggregates also. So the I, real I, should be so the understanding the vital point that is not oneness with aggregates, real I, all that. Then among everything, so a vital point to understanding that it doesn't exist separately from the aggregates. Like that, you see. So the four vital is very important basic meditation. The way to analyze. How do I? It is Lama Tsongkhapa explained. Lama Tsongkhapa explained in the Lamrim Chimmo or Lamrim great commentary of the gradual path to enlightenment, or the small lamrim gradual path to enlightenment. So there says they're like vase, you see. So you search the vase, you search the vase on the base, on the base of the vase. You know, Dongdir Shapshim Chicho, Dongdir so, you know, the big belly, Dongdir Shapshim, so the bottom part of Shapshim. So the each parts describe the base. So you check the vase, just not the real vase, but you see just the vase. So with this part, there's nothing in the vase. So you don't find vase. So that way is Dindashipi Chetal Huayim. That is the following nihilism. Destroying the Dindashipi, destroying the dependent arise that which exists. Destroying the vase that which exists. This way you meditate is destroying the vase which exists. The dependently exists in mere name, you see. Also, the vase exists in mere name, so destroy that. So, follow nihilism and destroy the following nihilism, destroying the dependent rise. Then there should be chetal huayin. Then that is due to due to so 100% due to I think appearance, not differentiated the appearance and base to be labeled. I think that is not differentiate the appearance and the object to be put, or the base to be labeled. Is it not to differentiate something that I need to check precisely the last word. So that. Sorry. So, I'm not sure when I went through this or not. So when the I appears to us, when the I appears to us, you see, there is the sorry, Hindus, they believe that I is permanent, Atma. Hindus believe I is permanent, Atma. So Buddhists don't believe it's not permanent, it's impermanent. I changes even second by second by being under the control of cause condition. So it changes by second by second, even within split seconds. Even within split second changes. So by being under the control of cause condition, that not only change day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, not only that. No? It changes even every second. Subtle impermanence. Subtle impermanence. So that. So change by the short time. See. So as I said, Mahayana, according to Mahayana, 365 seconds, first time within I don't know, within a young person's snap finger sound. Then according to law school, the Prasangika school, then 65 seconds, and so within that, So now the seconds within the shortest time, split seconds that you see. So so the Hindus permanent, then existing alone without dependent parts, then existing with its own independence without dependent cause condition. Also like that in the Hindu. Then the Buddhist is the four schools happened during Buddha's time. Prasangika school, Standard school, Chidaramada school, Mandwana school, Madhyamika school, four schools happened during Buddha's time. Those are so the Prasangika school, there's 18 schools. The name of it, so that one is a little bit different, explaining the I is neither permanence nor impermanence. Or that school, only that school is a little bit different. Different like that. So not exactly Hindu. Hindu completely permanent, but they're not permanent, not that impermanent, like that. So they consider. So otherwise they say, the philosophy, they accept impermanent nature, of course. I. Impermanent nature, and then devoid of not existing alone, dependent on parts, and not existing with its own independence, with the different cause conditions, and then also not existing with the self-sufficiency. Not existing with the self-sufficiency. So, when we hear king, then without dependent population, king existing, that's just king is without dependent population. King exists by dependent population. So, but when we think, then exists alone, it's its own freedom without even population. We think like that, but it's not true. Oh, so So I exist in category self-sufficiency. So that's wrong. So depend on the aggregates. See. Do not exist being self, even though it appears that we believe, but it is totally wrong. It doesn't exist being self-sufficient, no. Different aggregates, and I exist. So then the school, the Sudandra school, that is Mandala school, then if things exist, anything exists, it's they accept eight consciousness, normally sixth, then they accept even eight consciousness, seventh consciousness, basis of samsara nirvana. The name so eight consciousness, that's the eighth one. So the basically how things exist is there's an imprint, substance left on the seventh consciousness. Then it gets experienced out, one object or one subject. Like for example, blue color, it manifests out from the imprint, from the substance left on the seventh consciousness, one object or one subject. Subject perceiver the mind, the mind which knows the known phenomena, known phenomena. So subject that, object is blue. So manifest both together. So they accept. So nothing. So the example I, there's no I exist from its own side. So without depending on substance left on the seventh consciousness, it manifests out subject object. You see, without depending on that's right. So the object I, the subject mind knowing the I. So the without depending that, and then I do not exist. So I exist, but depend on the substance left in the seventh consciousness, the experience out one object. The object I and the subject of mind knowing the I, so that. Oh, so there's no I true, that way truly exists. There's no I. So then the Madhyamika school, Savatantra school. You see, can't accept that I exist in mere name, mere level of my mind. They can't accept. For them, if the I exist in mere name, mere level of my mind, then that means I do not exist at all. For them, that means nihilism. For them, that means nihilism. For the Madhyamika school, the Savatantra school, that means nihilism, and that means that negates existing from its own side. So then that become opposite to what they believe. The way they believe is that I exists from its own side. I exist being labeled by the mind, not merely labeled by the mind, but being labeled by the mind. Yes, it exists, and it exists from its own side. It exists from the side. There, so except both. I exist from the side, also labeled by the mind. But not merely labeled by mind. So what they view is that there's no I totally exists from its own side. Totally exists from its own side. So without the mind labeling I, there's no I existing complete from its own side. Oh, so that's the reality. That is their view of reality. The I totally do not exist from its own side. So like that. So you see, there's something. You see, cannot accept merely labeled by mind because they believe there's something from its side. That the I has to exist. There's something from its own side. Something very subtle. Something exists from its own side. You see, something not completely exists from its side. Not that they don't accept. So there's something from its own side. Not complete, cannot accept completely middle level of mind. There's something from there, from the object side, from the I side. There's something exists. That's subtle one. That very subtle object to be refuted. That's very subtle. That is, according to Madhyamika Prasangika view, that is. Exact block to see the emptiness of the Prasangika view. That which is there's something from there. There's something needed from there. That one. That one. You need to realize totally empty. That's the false. By realizing false, then that is totally empty. Realizing false. Through that, then it's a minute to see emptiness of that. So there's nothing from there. See? I have to make noise because I said I'm sure competent. What? Sure, comedian. Comedian. I'm sure comedian. From Mount Everest. Sure, comedian. So I have to make noise. I have to make a funny noise. So, you see, totally there's nothing from there. That is the Prasangika view, right with emptiness. If you realize all of that, then you have an opportunity to eliminate root of your samsara, all the suffering. Okay. Okay. See, you can realize that, you see, there is no I from the aggregates. There is no I exist from the aggregates. But there's an I on the aggregates. There's no I from the aggregates, but there's an I on the aggregates. So powerfully, there's I on the aggregates. You see, under the control name. So powerfully it exists on the aggregates. But there's no I from the aggregates at all. No. But you see, but still, there's I on the aggregates. But that I you see on the aggregates is not middle level I. No, it's not middle level I. The point you have to realize is not middle level I, but it's a still real I. Still real I on the aggregates. Not middle. If it's middle level I, it's okay. It's right, correct. But it's, even though you don't see from the aggregates, but on the aggregates, there's I, but it's real I. So the mistake is real I on the aggregates. Even though you do see there's no I from the aggregates. So the mistake, that's correct. There's no I from the aggregates, that's correct. But you see, there's I on the aggregates. But you see the mistake saying, because the I has to be on something, you see. On something. There's no mark on this table. There's no mark on this table. There's no mark on this flower. You see. So there's parts of mark together, parts of mark, all these, all together. On that, mark exists. So the mystics, they still rely on the aggregates. So if you see that middle level I, that's correct. So His Holiness said that I think maybe didn't get to explain details. There's no I on from the aggregates, but there's I on the aggregates. But didn't say real I, is that specific. The main blockage to realize Prasangika view. So it's only I think to inspire my mind. I think that's the understanding. That is the understanding of the Prasangika's view of emptiness. But then, mentioned that is the understanding or how to realize what the Savatangtrika view. The Mathematical school, the first one, not Prasangika, Savatangtrika view. So I said that's correct. Savatangtrika view. The Jabjikita project grant. That is the experience of Savatangtrika view. So the mistake, the real, on the aggregate, the real I there. Even there is no real I from the aggregate. You understand? So, you see, then the real I, what is it? Even the subtle one, something from there, or something from there, is even the subtle one. Non-existent. Total non-existent. That realization is needed. Then you meditate every day to last longer concentration. Once you have experience, then meditate every day to last the concentration. Then you need to use the technique from the karma meditation, 9 levels. How to do the perfect meditation, how to overcome the the two main obstacles is attachment, scattering thought. The other translators, they don't use attachment, but I use attachment. That's just my own translation. Attachment, scattering thought. That is gross and subtle. Then singing thought, not singing song, no. Singing S-I-N-G. Same spelling, I'm not sure. Spelling, singing thought, gross and subtle. So you have to overcome that. So the techniques mentioned there, so you have to use that to develop your wisdom and realize emptiness, to develop. So all that. So to reach to special insight, the special insight. You see, analyzing the emptiness, meditating that on the basis of the shamatha. So then that leads to wisdom directly perceiving emptiness, so which can seize the cause of delusion and karma. Then gradually then ceases the delusion karma. So then when you cease totally, then then you are free from all the suffering forever, not just for a few lifetimes or a few years, not that. Forever you are free from some suffering, pain, suffering, change, pervasive, compulsive suffering, by ceasing the cause forever. So, yeah, When did you learn? When did you learn the word?
When did I learn?
When?
Maybe 2 weeks ago in Dharamsala.
When is that?
Yeah.
One time, Laudo, I taught very bad Tibetan language to somebody.
What is the word?
Huh?
What's the word you taught?
It's not something I can speak in public. One boy, one young person wasn't came, Laudo. Then I taught him, Cherang Tudi Simbishi Dachung Tujise. Tujise maybe not there. I'm not sure, I don't remember. Cherang Tudi Simbishi Dachung means that I told him, I didn't teach him what it means. Means your fart is your fart is very delicious. But I don't remember thank you or not. I taught him that. I didn't say what it is. So he went down to Namche Bazar, where the police office. From there you go to, Tibet, Mount Everest. So I'm sure people laughed. I'm sure he would send chai shops, restaurant. I'm sure he speak that. I'm sure. But he didn't ask me what it means. He didn't ask. I don't know whether he came back or not to Nepal. Sorry. Sorry. Were to realize to achieve the emptiness and to develop the realization, this wisdom. So, heart of Buddhism, the renunciation, heart of all, is as I mentioned before, the 84,000 teachings, then there comes in three levels. Lesbical teaching, Paramedana teaching, the Sutra, then minor teaching Sutra, and minor teaching Tantra, taught by Buddha. So it comes, all comes into lamrim, great path to enlightenment, and then that comes into renunciation, bodhisattva, right, the whole essence, heart. So, without realizing emptiness, then even you meditate very high Tantric subject, Dzogchen, Dzogchen, however, you see, then there's danger without knowing the secrecy of the mind. I explained yesterday. So there's danger. It becomes even the path to be born in the lower realm, hell, hunger, animals, even by practicing the highest meditation of Tantra. Then the danger to become cause of samsara, even it doesn't become cause of lower realm, cause of samsara. So to not become cause of samsara, even the very high Tantric teachings, and then you see to become antidote to samsara, to not become cause of samsara, then you need to practice that with the emptiness. You need to understand the emptiness. You need to understand the emptiness and see with the correct, not just any what is called emptiness, but different sector, different school. Not that it has a Prasangika view. Prasangika view. That's what I explained. So it is with that, only that. So then, then practice Tantra, Dzogchen or Dharma, or whatever you say, high Tantra, the appropriate practice then becomes a remedy to samsara. It doesn't become hot samsara, remedy to samsara. And then it makes you to free from samsara. it eliminates the root of samsara, the ignorance, that particular ignorance. Wrong concept. King of the delusion, from where all the delusions came. All the delusions, the 84,000 delusions, so that comes from anger, attachment, elaborated from that, 3% mind to the 5 delusions, so all that, so able to eliminate the root of all the delusion, ignorance, and so like that. Then by eliminating that, then you are able to eliminate all the rest of the delusions. Like that. So, sorry. Sense basis of the eye, sense basis of the eye, then sense basis of the ear, sense basis of the nose, tongue and all that, you see, all are based on sense basis of the body. All those are based on sense basis of the body. So, like that, you see, the ignorance, the basis of all the delusions. Ignorance is the basis of all the delusions. So, by meditating on dependent arising, then is able to realize the subtle emptiness. The Prasangika's view.
The best seat in the house.
His own Lama has one brother called Rinpoche, Zingan Lama. So when the cat does, with the put the hands like this, the legs like this, then the cat is playing the guitar. Cat is playing the guitar. He's the first one. No cat came on throne. I heard cave, in a cow baby cave in Tibet, went on the top of the Gaten Tiba throne. On the top of the Gaten Tiba, the Rindo Lama Tsongkhapa throne. So he went on top of the throne, so I heard. I don't know what it means. So what I was talking?
Getting rid of 84,000 delusions.
So you see, by meditating on dependent arising, then you realize able to realize Prasangika's view emptiness. So that then that eliminates ignorance. That means all the delusions. Huh? So that. That's a quotation. That's, so however, is just to realize this, to get this realization, without taking much time, without taking much life, taking much time. So to coolly realize in this life, this just about one time, you received perfect human rebirth.
She wants you to move the stuff so she can go higher.
She thought this is a place to wait for mouse. So, Karswani, then you see you have to know, you have to study well, you have to know well the first meditation of lamrim, in the lamrim, you see, first meditation, correctly following, how to correctly follow the virtuous friend, the root of the path to enlightenment. Or you have to study that extremely well. Because as example, as is explained in the Liberation Poem, written by Japaponga, the great Hiruka yogi. Oh, or to explain the Lama Tsongkhapa in the lamrim, the non-attitude. Or study well what is explained, the Liberation Poem, about correctly devoting words, following words of the friend, not devoting the mind. But there's a correctly devoting words of friend with a thought. That's the word, thought. Looking at it, all the Buddha, all the past, numberless past, present, future Buddha and 10 directions. And that's all the Buddha and every single action of the Guru from our side to from our side, that every single action of the Guru is all numberless Buddha's holy action. So I have to realize that, and so then that helps to never rise heresy, anger, the non-devotion thought to the Guru. Then the kasore, then correctly, not only with mind, but with the following all the wishes, fulfill all the wishes of Guru, follow all the advice of Guru given to you. So advice and all the wishes. So the the body, spirit, mind, the remember kindness of Guru, then then the last one, the offering respect, offering service, then even the last one, to collect merit. To collect merit, or if one has material, then or to collect merit. On the Guru's side also, take it not with attachment, with the collect merit for disciple. So like that, where is Milarepa, where is nothing? Then he said his guru, he has nothing, but he over his body, spirit, mind to his guru, and offering to the guru, he will do that, offering to the guru by the practice, by realization. Oh, that's Milarepa said. So like that, that's the best one. Of course, and the lamrim explained that in the lamrim, even Buddha in the sutra, Dombokobito, explained. So Dombokobito, Buddha explained that you become closer to enlightenment, even by offering, by doing offering, you become closer to enlightenment. Yeah, it's the most powerful object in the life. So from whom you receive even one stanza, even one verse, teachings, Lung, all transformation, all teachings, all the that you are disciple at one's guru, with that recognition, with that relationship, all the even offering a glass of water or candy, or even like mentioned, Dombokobito, you become close to enlightenment. Even even offering shoes, example, Japanese giving example, or putting shoes, or that become closer to enlightenment. So every single thing what you do, or the most powerful object is with whom you collect highest merit, great purification and great most excellent merit you collect. So like that. So every single activities like that collected become close to enlightenment. Like that. Yeah. Or then after know well the Guru devotion, the root of path to enlightenment, the correct following word to friend. No, then the yes, you have to start well. The Lama Tsongkhapa in the Lamrim Chemo, just non-attitude is mentioned. The most important, what you do, how you follow correctly, the root of path to enlightenment, following word to the friend, how you do. Oh, that is Lama Tsongkhapa explained. Didn't give much explanation, only non-attitude, or what to do, or that, what to do, or that. All that how to do. Then you see, like that. Yes, you need to study, but studying is not enough. You need to purify the mind and collect extra merit. And as I mentioned before, Bandhuji's advice, and you have to. The one point request to the Guru, there would be that great devotion to Guru. all of that, the kasa. I'm not going to mention much. Just emphasize. So it is said, even very foolish one, like dog and pig. So foolish, like dog and pig. Kadama Kishchenwa said, so you see, so foolish, like pig and dog. But no difficulties to become like Manjushri. If you have devotion, if you have strong devotion to Guru, you see, so foolish, no intellect, so foolish, like pig and dog. But we see no difficulties to become like Manjushri, Buddha embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom. All embodiment of all the Buddha's wisdom. So normally, to develop wisdom, you pray you meditate. You do meditation of Manjushri, you pray to Manjushri. His Holiness as Dalai Lama says, in the morning when you get up, so morning is very common in the monasteries. After you got up, then you decide this while you are going in out to see. So His Holiness Dalai Lama says, even that helped him to develop wisdom, he said. So when he was young, he decided that when you got up, you see, mantra of the Manjushri. So, even developed. So, Manjushri, you see, all the Buddha's wisdom manifested in Manjushri. So, to grant sentient beings wisdom. So, no difficulties. Even you are so foolish, but you have a great devotion to Guru, even so foolish like pig and dog, then no hardship to become Manjushri. Oh, that Kadamba Keshichanawa experience. So he said that, all like that. So the most fortunate person, the one who has, as much as possible, the strongest devotion to Guru, that's the most lucky person. That's the most fortunate person, but all the realizations happens. What is explain lamrim, so everything happens after enlightenment. Even early times, the mind is so dull or so foolish. I mean but the later part of life, basically. For example, Milarepa, early life by following, because they were after father died, badly treated by the aunt and the uncle. So mother taught Milarepa such as to go to learn black magic. So he went to learn black magic, and he did black magic on the mountain in the country where their family are. So Then you see 7 days you dig a hole and did meditation. Then black magic. Then you see rocks fell down from the mountains, broke the house, and while they're having wedding, dancing, singing song, drinking. Then, but there are more animals downstairs, horses and so on, all killed. So early life, so that, and then went to practice dharma to go to Marpa. He did. There's no offering, nothing. So he asked for dharma and as well as means of living, and so both. So Mapa did. Mapa to purify Milarepa's negative karma, to have good realization. So to have good realization, then Mapa let him to build a tower, 9-story tower, still exists in Tibet. I didn't see, but other people go, so they see. It's a loka. Place called Roka. So a 9-story tower, Mapa, Milarepa's Guru Mapa let him to build alone. And then not allowed portals, only himself. Then after he finished, then let him to destroy, to put the stones away. So destroy. Then again let him to build a second time. Then I can put the stones away. Again let him to build a 9-story tower. It said the stones are back from where he brought before. Then his backside became very thick. His backside skins become like a hard, like the skin, kind of a bluish sort of that, by carrying so much stones. So he served Mapa all of this 3 times, even though no teaching was given. They only scold and beat during those times. Of course, nowadays, you see, especially Western, then give a spank, then the disciple would put in the guru in the court case, prison, even spank or even scolding will put next day guru in prison. So like that, you see. You see, one time, never kept teaching, though he came with the other disciples for teaching. Then when Mapa saw Milarepa was there, they immediately scolded or beat or scolded, throw him out. So like that. So for years, they didn't give teachings. And the teaching only work. Like that, Milarepa, Mapa did that. But from Mapa's side, never got a heresy anger towards Milarepa. Never got a heresy anger towards Mapa, it's a good Mapa. Never. So that is a perfect disciple. A perfect disciple, a perfect guru, when they meet together, is like enlightenment, like dough. Dough, you can make a pizza, you can make a noodle, you can make anything, you see, dough. So enlightenment becomes so easy, like dough, you see. Perfect guru and perfect disciple. So can be a perfect disciple, can be a hardship, can follow exactly to the guru. So all like that. Then he achieved. He was then. Mapa wanted to let him to be a hardships even longer, but it was so that Mapa can achieve enlightenment even quicker. So for that reason. So, but when Mapa's secret mother wisdom mother, then pushed Marpa, now please give teachings to Milarepa, so pushed, so Milarepa had to, so Marpa listened to that, and then gave initiation. Himself enlightened already, so manifested in mandala, and manifested in the mandala, initiated to Milarepa, and gave teachings, and then went to the Witch Mountains to go, like, Tipri and different places to go to meditate. So exactly Milarepa followed, would bear so much hardships in eating only nettle. There's no salt, no chili, nothing. Only, all the food is just only nettle, what grows around there, so like that. So one day TV came and asked, they want to make nettle food, and they asked whether chili was salt, and then Milarepa put chili, nettle, then nettle, he put another nettle, and there was salt, he put another nettle. So like that. So achieve enlightenment in that life. Oh, like that, you see. So if Marpa didn't guide him skillful way like this, build the 3 towers by himself, then you see so much, killed so many people, I don't know, 30 or 60 people, I'm not sure. There's so many animals underground, and downstairs, all killed. So see, purify all those negative karma. Then negative karma is collected from beginningless birth, to need to purify. So if Marpa didn't do that, then Milarepa won't be able to achieve enlightenment in this life so quickly. So like that. So that means he is able to liberate sentient beings quicker from samsara, and they're able to bring the enlightenment quicker. So like that, that's the advantage. So perfect disciple, perfect guru, all that like that. Enlightenment is so easy, like dope, like that. Yes, if you want wishes to realize, really, without wasting this perfect human life there, which is very short, not sure. This body is like machine, and you have no power to live forever. So it can be stopped anytime. Breath can be stopped anytime. The heart can be stopped anytime. So not sure. So anyway, very short life, and even that can end any time. So the precious time, the opportunity that you have, never met with Dharma this time. So met with Dharma this time. Often they say to study lamrim practice. Often you see this Mahayana teaching. The Mahayana teaching that which can achieve enlightenment. Then another Mahayana Sutra, Mahayana Tantra, you can achieve enlightenment in one life. And the highest Tantra, you can achieve enlightenment, start by the Dara within a few number of years, like that. However, you see, one must plan to not waste life, and to be able to achieve the great meaning of life. to plan to learn, to practice. Even tantra, nice tantra, to be able to liberate numberless beings from oceans of suffering, samsara, and bring to enlightenment by yourself. All that, like that, all that. Oh, yeah. I heard yes, there are sanghas, there are, lay people who are kind of attracting people, you see, talking dharma or talking something about, well, I think mind, I guess. But you see, but part of the Guru devotion, the correctly following words of friend, you see, for them they don't believe because they find they don't believe because somehow find it difficult. They don't believe or that subject. So they seems they didn't have merit to understand the Guru devotion. They correctly devotion words of friend. So they don't believe, and maybe they think it's made by Tibetan lamas, like lamrim. In the early books written by tourists and lamrim. So maybe not come from India, but not come from Buddha, but lamrim with the Tibetan lamas, their own things, their own tricks. Something like that. You see, really do not understand, do not study, you see, don't understand. So it's very scientific. It's like the TV, it's like the airplane, it's like the clock. Is it what? Everything depends on each other. Everything depends on each other. So then exactly able to tell the time. Or it's a meditation, all this meditation, how you get realization of the lamrim, the whole path to enlightenment, how you get realization, all this meditation, the whole thing based on the root path to enlightenment, the Guru, the correct following by the friend. So all this is like the TV, like the airplane, like the clock, depend on each machine. So it's all connected to each other, and they're able to tell the time. So same thing, the lamrim meditation, everything depends on each other. So she able to you get the realization. So depending, depending is so it is mentioned by Jawa in Sava, who achieved enlightenment in a brief lifetime or ordinary time. Lama Tsongkhapa was a disciple, not like military power, or Jawa in Sava very comfortably, not much being hardships, no. That is due to the Lama Tsongkhapa's presentation, the teaching. So how you are, he said, "Dona nyamdo chechung kangje jang." Dona, in short, not the advice. In short, Dona nyamdo chechung kangje jang. Whether you get high realization or small realization, Teba Chichung Gumbe Tuyembes is due to trust Guru, or do you have a great devotion or small devotion? Teba Chichung Gumbe Tuyembe, Mundu June, Cheten Lama, the Lama, whom you, the valid Guru, from whom you get all the realization. Mundu June, Cheten Lama, looking at the qualities, not looking at towards mistakes. You don't look towards mistakes. You don't look at only the qualities. This teaching, looking at the quality, not looking at the mistake, towards mistake. This teaching till Zimbabwe, keep it a hard practice. Keep it a hard practice. Dhammatinga to the Zimbabwe, Tamjadenda came at touching show. So Tamjadenda such commitment, Tamjadenda came at touching shows. May such commitment be completed without obstacle. May such like this commitment completed without an obstacle. Tamjadana came touches all the Java inside which enlightenment, brief lifetime of this is experience, advice. So if you desire to achieve enlightenment, all that this is it. Otherwise it's different. But if you desire to achieve enlightenment, you only have the sentient beings. Free them from ocean samsara, bring the enlightenment. Only if you want to that. No? This is like that. Practice. Second. So you say, so the, yeah, there's dark, so there's dark, the, yes, deep emptiness. However, as I mentioned, mid-level I, what the first, or your mind, mid-level I, or that one, awareness. You can, like that, you say awareness. Then you cover from that, then all the existence, enlightenment, health, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, everything. Reality, mid-level by mind. So unbelievable subtle, so subtle. What it is, unbelievable, most unbelievable subtle. So then, so you see, so nothing exists. So therefore, nothing exists from its own side. So subtle, nothing exists from its own side. That you see, emptiness there. Then, the Rabrib. So Rabrib is a defective view. Oh, then you see, I mentioned yesterday, we meditated. Other way I mentioned yesterday, the second, the next, the second time the real I appeared. Then third time you believe. You see, with you believe, you create the ignorance. When you believe, when your mind believes that what the I appears real, then you believe it's true. Then you create the ignorance. Create samsara. You see. So that's the third, short time. So the first, the middle level, the I, middle level by mind. The next, you see, appeared real, total false. On the middle level I, then projected, decorated by the negative imprint led by ignorance, then real. So you see, hallucination is created. So that third, believed is real. So the ignorance. Then, so the defective view, rabrib, karma, rabrib, then is use the I, how the I appeared real to you, or then you see then, seeing the body, mind, and aggregates, the whole thing. Yeah, so health, enlightenment, samsara, nirvana, happiness, problem, the whole thing. All is real for you. Everything that's real appears real to you, and you believe. Rabrib. So all that is rabrib. Rabrib separate awareness. That. Oh, you see rabrib. Rabrib. All this rabrib. So we're living our life in the rabrib. So, you see, from birth, we're living our life in rabrib up to now. Then, from life before, that means life before. Then life, that means even before. So from beginningless rebirth, we have been living on hallucination, rabrib. We have been living in the life in the rabrib, defective view, in the hallucination. Oh, so that you see. In illusion. So believing is real. Instead of recognizing as a hallucination, seeing emptiness, and then a totally wrong way, believing is real. So that you see. So that is incredible meditation. Oh, meditating in your life what is truth in your life, what is false in your life. Oh, that huge, you see. Oh, unbelievable. Then, you see, clarifying what the truth, what the false. From beginning, it's life, and that's why still we're not free from samsara suffering, still. Suffering pain, suffering change, and various components, still we're not free. So all of that, so we just do this and stop there. Sunandiya tanje sebayu kuvatana jiyita. Gadanada chivilantu sebe zale drodrawara sho. Rirale jinginde jambade sanje shingde mete buwai. Dhananda shingde javashu. Mandala yatayame. Did all the past, best and future merit to collect by me, 3 times merit to collect by numberless and then numberless Buddhas in 3 times. Made the body jita is source of all the happiness, success, upstream, management, reward, self-reward, every sentence being made to be generated in one's own heart, and the heart, all that's the numberless helping, the hunger, the animal, human beings, sura beings, asura beings, intimate, in everyone's heart. And those who have generated bodhicitta may be developed. Kadera Guru Singa and the Pendan Deva Malu Juven Chere Sewa Tendin Jato Shabe Side Badu Tenjuru Tonya Ninja Sundo Jube Lama Jeje Sante Kante Tendruga Chana Bemo Tende Jato La Soa and the Shedun Lundro Due to all the past, present, future merit to collected by me. 3 times merit to collected by numberless sentient beings and numberless Buddhas, which exists in the mere name. May the I who exists do that. May the I who exists in the mere name. Achieve the Buddhahood, which exists in the mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in the mere name. Lead to that Buddhahood which exists in the mere name. Brahma, self alone, who exists in the name. Jamal Jita Jambata Kundo Sambode and the Jinta Kunja Jason Gawate Tatam Jeratungo to the Shebe Jawatam Jejimoakan to the Mawaya Gaveta. Samboju Jeratungo Araiji Chi Javo Sangave Joy Joy Nai Mai Bewa Geje Mai Xiawa Jeye Jendro Dages Te Soin Dain Jave Soin La Den Yawa Lo Soin Jayan Bai Dan Bai Yere Bai Thank you very much.